Welcome to the podcast, Claim Your Excellent Life, with your host, Suzanne Kellner-Zinck, where she helps professional women learn how to be happy. Suzanne will teach you how to do this through building high self-esteem, relaxation and calm, and good, healthy relationships. Tune in every week as Suzanne shares effective strategies to help you claim your excellent life with happiness techniques, self-esteem building exercises, relationship tips, and relaxation information. Make sure to head over to dawningvisions.com to subscribe to the newsletter to receive your keys to happiness, as well as other useful free gifts for you.
On today's episode of Claim Your Excellent Life, we are going to talk about another Van Dien Zeeland concept in his book, Reality Transurfing, called Importance. This is such an important concept. I can't even tell you how it saved me so much emotional distress, because the main concept here is to stop making things important that are not. In fact, even those things that you feel are important, like those goals that you have set to make out in the future. Set them, forget them. That's his idea. Because this is the thing, folks. We get so upset over things that we give more importance to than what these things are really warranted. I'll give you a little example. So I have two younger roommates here, and I love them both for different reasons. They have very different personalities. However, sometimes they just don't do a very good job of keeping the kitchen clean. And though I would prefer that they would clean their dishes before they go in their rooms and eat their food, I'm talking about the pots and pans and whatever, generally speaking, it's not done. Now, my older self, meaning back in the old days, I'd get really upset about it. But you know what? In the big scheme of things, it doesn't matter. I can either take 2 seconds and clean up the stuff myself, or wait for them to get to it. I know one of them is really busy in her classes. She's taken a lot of credits. It's like ridiculous. And this is part of the problem, She cook her food and then run in to go to class. And one cannot fault her for being on time and being present for her classes. She's studying physical therapy, and it is really hard stuff she's learning, so she needs to be there for them, even though all the classes are recorded on Zoom. Well, as long as the Zoom recorder thing works. So that's just one little tiny example from life of things that we can allow to make us crazy. Another thing that generally makes me not so used to is when people are kind of noisy. Now, I've reframed this in my head, seriously, because I can tell the difference between the two roommates in terms of how they walk around the place. We have tile floors, and one walks really heavy, and that used to make me crazy. And then I realized, you know what? It's okay. At least this way I know who's around and who's not, based on how they walk. One is a lot more light-footed. So that helps. There's a million and one things that we put so much importance on that doesn't really matter. We make ourselves upset about these things, and it's not really worth getting upset over these things. It's better just to go with the flow. If there's something that you can do to de-stress yourself, if something of too much importance is happening, go ahead and take that action and put it in the past where it belongs so you can get on and be happy and healthy. Because I'm telling you, this has so changed my life. There are so many times when I need to ask the roommates different things, and I never get upset with them anymore. Never. It's wonderful. Not that I did a lot previously, but I don't have to give them a hard time about anything, because nothing really matters, because none of it's important. The only thing that matters is that we get along well, and that we respect each other's space, and that we help each other in whatever ways we can, and we certainly do that all the way around. And that makes for a really healthy and happy apartment for us to live in, which, given my previous experiences with roommates when I was in college at Curry College, all those many years ago when I was a lot younger, was not the easiest thing in the world to do, because my roommates were more interested in certain things than I was, like drinking, parties, having the partners over to have sex with them, etc., etc. Yes, I know. And luckily for me, I was able to get single rooms, even before I was an upperclassman, because one situation was that bad that they just found me another room. in an upperclassman dorm, which I really appreciated. It was a great room. So, in any case, I want you to concentrate on letting go of anything that doesn't matter, not making too much of those things that do matter, and being in the flow of life. Because the one thing that we have learned from all the spiritual teachers all through the ages is that being present in the moment is the best way to live our lives. Just be in the flow. It's a lot of fun, and it does take a lot of stress off. Trust me on that one. And that can only help you be healthier and happier from one day to the next, regardless of what's going on around us in the greater world. Concentrate on the things that you can do to bring health and happiness to yourself, and you'll be far ahead of everybody else. As always, I thank you for spending your time with me. Till next time. If you have enjoyed Claim Your Excellent Life, we'd really appreciate it if you go over to iTunes and give it a 5-star review. If you have found Claim Your Excellent Life to be helpful to you, and maybe even life-altering with the information that we have shared here, and to allow us to continue this work, which we really do enjoy doing for you, you can sponsor us at patreon.com. That's spelled P as in Paul, ATREON as in Nancy.com. Again, that's P as in Paul, AT as in Tom, REON as in Nancy.com, where there's a few different levels of sponsorship that you can choose from to help us to continue doing this work. We thank you for any assistance that you are able to give us.
Thank you for listening to the podcast, Claim Your Excellent Life, with your host, Suzanne Kellner-Zinck, where she helps professional women learn how to be happy. Suzanne teaches you how to do this through building high self-esteem, relaxation and calm, and good, healthy relationships. Tune in every week as Suzanne shares effective strategies to help you claim your excellent life with happiness techniques, self-esteem building exercises, relationship tips, and relaxation information. Make sure to head over to dawningvisions.com to subscribe to the newsletter to receive your keys to happiness, as well as other useful free gifts for you.